know now that as human beings busied themselves about their various concerns, they were scrutinized and studied, perhaps almost as narrowly as a man with a microscope might scrutinize the transient creatures who war and multiply in a drop of water.
Hello!
Hello!
Welcome back to the Mayday LoveStream, y'all. It's good to be back. Last week was an absolute blast. It's just really wonderful to be able to share this music with you.
It's true. We're happy to be back as your local, live, socially distanced live stream broadcast from the City of Roses, Portland, Oregon. We're coming at you live from the Hallowed Halls, and we got a really special show for you tonight, and we love you. Just felt like saying that.
We love you a lot. This show is artist-powered and community-driven, and that intro music you heard is by a local artist here. His name is Akriza. He's got an album coming out later this year. You can find him online on Spotify, all of the good spots. Also, this show is donation-based. So real quick, we've got some graphics for you. This show is donation-based, so in order to survive, we need to hit $1,000 every single night in order to pay our artists and make sure that we can start giving back to the community. But after we survive, you know what we got to do? We have to after we survive, we start to thrive. We give a little bit more money back to the artist, and once we thrive, we begin to provide. After we've survived, thrived, and provided, there's a little special something happening. The surprise. That was we could rehearse that a little bit. Surprise. We hit a surprise, and that's at $5,000 in donations. Thank you so much for tuning into this tonight. And so we're not alone as well. Donations support the show as well as sponsorships. Tonight, our sponsor is Air Hush. They are a really revolutionary technology that hushes all the sound between you and another sound object using professional applications. We're even using them tonight to house in our electric guitars. Yeah, thank you, Air Hush, for sponsoring our show tonight.
And don't forget, people, I know that it's easy to scroll around on the internet and find shows and tune in and tap out or whatever it might be. But if everyone watching donates $20, it's the price of a show. It's the price of a concert.
You know,
and so
speaking of concerts, we have a really special opportunity here too, because of the restrictions being relaxed a little bit. We have VIP seats, so you could actually pay to get a ticket to come and see a Mayday show
get a
live,
private concert in
person.
The Hallowed Halls.
So if you guys want to support and come to a show, sometimes we provide wine, sometimes we got snacks, but yeah.
And don't forget, we still really care about safety.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a little safety video just to make sure that you understand that we care about safety and we have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We clean. We clean, and somehow a glass of wine has appeared during that time. So I'm down. The more clean we get, the more wine we get?
The more wine we get, we got wine. So, ladies and gentlemen, grab a glass, because our opening artist tonight is a really fantastic local singer-songwriter. He just dropped a single called Guns and Bibles. Please welcome to the Mayday LoveStream the fantastical, whimsical, legendary Henry Fields.
Thank you so much. Very happy to be here. This is an original called Where You Going, Where You At. Where you going, where you at? Tell me if you're coming back. Take a look at what I am without you. Where you going, where you at? Tell me if you're coming back. Take a look at what I am without you. Where you going, where you at? Tell me if you're coming back. Take a look at what I am without you. Where you going, where you at? I'm just a wanderer through an endless maze, stunned like a bird who flies in the window pane, shake like a junkie that can't find a vein when I'm without you. And I slip like a trapeze artist, afraid of heights, starve like a vampire, scared of the night, poor like a gambler that has no luck. I'm like Samson with his new haircut. So tell me, where you going, where you at? Tell me if you're coming back. Take a look at what I am without you. Where you going, where you at? Tell me if you're coming back. Take a look at what I am without you. Where you going, where you at? Tell me if you're coming back. Take a look at what I am without you. Where you going, where you at? I'm just a lip syncer to a tape that skips, weak like a sumo strung out on decks of trim, beat like a punch-drunk fighter that loves the ropes, strains like a 12-stepper that does not smoke, skip like an unknown actress that don't put out, close like an Irish pub with no Guinness stout, fade like a dying light that cannot raise, sink like Led Zeppelin without Jimmy Page. So tell me, where you going, where you at? Tell me if you're coming back. Take a look at what I am without you. Where you going, where you at? Tell me if you're coming back. Take a look at what I am without you. Where you going, where you at? Tell me if you're coming back. Take a look at what I am without you. Where you going, where you at? I lie awake, I can't sleep. I'm one half the canvas, one half the paint, one half the picture that God created. I see your face, it's somewhere in a dream. I hear your voice like ocean tides go back and forth. They whisper, come into me. What I am is all that I am. I'm like the blues without B.B. King. I'm like Duke Ellington without that swing. I'm like Charles Bukowski without a drink when I'm without you. I'm like the mob without Al Capone, Jack Kerouac without the road. I'm like Dorothy with no Kansas home when I'm without you. Makes me a wanderer through an endless maze, stunned like a bird who flies in the window panes, shake like a junkie that can't find a vein when I'm without you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Beautiful. And we have arrived.
We have arrived here at the Hallowed Halls. Working on my voiceover voice.
Yeah, we got it.
Sounds good. Nice and resonant.
You got a good voiceover voice, something?
I was saying he has a nice voiceover voice.
In a world where people talk like this,
Yeah.
no one has a good voiceover career because everyone sounds like this. That's the dream.
Because it's in a world where...
What you got next for us, amigo?
So this is Guns and Bibles, and I wrote this song last year, and it was in contemplating about immigration and people's stance on it and who belongs where and who gets what. And this is what came out. The Indian blood is already spilled. Stop crying over the milk. In the land of honey, the blackback spill. And this land's for me and my brothers. Put up that wall, keep out the others. Will we push west with a fiery flame still burning in our veins and slaughtering everything? Was our toil, what right have they to the spoils? As long as our flag's waving in the wind, there's no need to ponder our father's sins. We have more right than them to survival, 'cause it says it right here in our Bible. It says Indian blood is already spilled. Stop crying over the milk. In the land of honey, the blackback spilled. This land's for me and my brothers. Put up that wall, keep out the others. It took guns and Bibles, guns and Bibles. We use guns and Bibles, guns and Bibles, to ensure our survival. Not rapists and murderers from over land and sea, without the authority of manifest destiny. We will lock them up in cages, or better yet shoot them dead. I know quite well what our Jesus said. He said, in the end, blood's already spilled, so stop crying over the milk. In the land of honey, the blackback spilled. This land's for me and my brothers. Put up that wall, keep out the others. Guns and Bibles, guns and Bibles, guns and Bibles, guns and Bibles. Ensure our survival.
Oh!
It's beautiful. Hey, I gotta ask the inspiration behind that song because it's so poignant for our era.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know where they were.
Did you grow up with guns and Bibles?
No, not at all. It's really more about the mindset of like, okay, people that are like immigrants can't come here, and then are like, don't think about the history of how anyone came here and everything that happened. So like the idea of manifest destiny, like we can just kill all these people on the westward push, and now that we're here, we can put up this wall, and then no one should ever come here. And then it's weird, when I wrote it, it was like a scathing indictment. And then after I played it, internally I started to process like that human beings do what human beings do. So I sing it different every time. Sometimes I'm still judgy, sometimes it's more accepting, sometimes it's more of a reconciliation. But
yeah, it's vibey. Well, happy belated Columbus Day. Oh, goodness. Yeah. On that note, that's a really, really beautiful song, man. Thank you for sharing that.
Appreciate it.
You got another one for us, sir?
I do. This. You guys are drinking your
Little
wine.
sip. Wow,
like,
sir.
Just, you know,
That's
You want to tone it down with your hydration over there, sir, please?
I can't stop.
We call them the hydro
I need help.
homies.
I'm standing in the street, it's closing time. I drink a river of whiskey and I wanna fight or make love under that neon sign as we listen to the laughter of the passers-by. Oh, come on, baby, baby, give me something real. Come on, baby, baby, give me something real. Most of my world is gray and black, and I carry that weight up against my back. Every disappointment that I feel inside, I wanna let it explode till I'm satisfied. So come on, baby, baby, give me something real. There's not much these days I can't feel. Maybe those bright lights in your eyes can't help me feel this satellite. And up we go. No direction, no control. Come on, baby, baby, give me something real. I got a carnival heart in a circus mind. Those colors won't fit in black and white. This 9 to 5 makes me feel like crying. Minute by minute, hopes and dreams just dying. So come on, baby, baby, give me something real. There's not much these days I can't feel. Maybe those bright lights in your eyes can help me feel this satellite. Maybe those bright lights in your eyes. 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 maybe those bright lights, maybe those bright lights in your eyes.
Man, messed it up. Henry, when did you start writing songs? How old were you?
12.
12 years old. Okay. What was your first song about? I gotta ask.
Oh,
I
girls.
remember.
It was his commentary upon the social climate.
It was about Vietnam.
Wait, when you were 12?
Yeah,
It would be.
it was.
Gosh.
When I was 19,
He knows it.
went to the war. Hey, when I was 19, across our board. 'Cause I've been here for so long. So yeah.
Last
To finish that. All right. Wow. You were 12 years old when you wrote that song.
I love the way that you write songs. I love how deep you dig, deep you dive to sing about things that are really meaningful and that are potentially taboo. And I remember when I was a kid, like when I was writing my first songs, they were just love songs about boys. And
Boys
my dad
suck.
was like, not every song has to be a love song. And I was like,
You can write hate songs too.
and that was mind blowing to me. Yeah, I just really appreciate the way that you write, and I hope that everyone at home appreciates the way that Henry writes. And don't forget, this is a fundraiser. This is a show brought to you by the community, and it is for you, the community. And this can't happen without your support. So we have the donation links floating here in the clouds of heaven because we are angels. And please, if you're watching this and you liked one of those songs, $5, $10, $20, $80 million, it really makes a difference.
$80 million
$80
can
million,
keep
that's
this
just-
show going. It can feed one Mayday member for the night. We're very, very hungry. Yeah.
But really, though, it makes a big deal. And you are a big deal, and the show feels like a big deal, and it's an honor to really share art and music and in a time where it feels like it's just like slipping away. So we really want to save that and support the Hallowed Halls and support the musicians and support people that are watching the show that are just feeling inspired, or maybe you're having a bad day. And then you listen to some of these beautiful songs and you're like, man, my day doesn't suck as much. What's up with that $10?
So you guys, that's right. We're a donation-based show, and thank you so much for taking care of us. We're trying to take care of you, so really appreciate that. Henry, you got some more music for us?
I do. I'm actually going to end the show tonight with a song that I wrote last night.
Okay.
Oh,
And
wow.
then there's one song that I'm going to play during the set that I wrote when I was 17.
Okay, cool.
So actually just kind of visiting some different eras.
Henry's actually 18 years old.
Yeah.
That's how he knows all these songs.
This song is called Something Familiar. This was supposed to be my big breakout hit when I was pursuing record deals. Come on in, we saved a seat for you. We've been here with one thing true. You went on out there, tried to make it, while we stayed with the warmth and the safety. Knew you'd be back here, but that's alright. Tried to dream your dream, you had to fight your fight. I saved your seat, your beer and your shot. nothing changed, it's the same old spot. And girl, I hope that you learn by now you can change your hair, your clothes, and your style. The cold wind blows and big city dogs howl, chase you right back to something familiar. I guess something's up to you here in this town. It's just something familiar, and the boredom will kill you, but it's yours. While you were out there prancing around, you probably didn't hear Frank. Yeah, he finally went down. Got caught with just a little over an ounce. Since then, Mr. Good Time ain't around. Susan's little girl, she just turned 13. Watch her grow under the bar stool next to me. That's all I have this new. Oh yeah, I miss you. You were something familiar. I guess something's up to you here in this town. Something familiar, and the boredom kill you, but it's yours, all yours. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Girl, I love you, I never would lie. Only thing in this town that ever did shine. Broke my heart when you had to go, but it took my soul when you came back home. 'Cause I had my dreams riding on you. You're back now, so both dreams are through. It's dust off what's left of me and you. Resign yourself now to something familiar. Guess something's up to you here in this town. Yeah, I'm something familiar, baby. In the border might kill you, but I'm yours. I'm yours, me and you, and something familiar. I guess something's up to you here in this town. Me and you, and something familiar, and the boredom will kill you, but it's yours. Me and you, and something familiar. I guess something stuck to you here in this town. Me and you, and something familiar, and the border might kill you, but it's yours.
Beautiful, man. I really love that hook on it. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's a high note.
He's trying to not sing along with you over here. You can just see him, his lips are all pursed. He's like,
I have a microphone. I should use it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We actually have a couple donation shout outs. These are the first two to really get it started off. Thank you, Amanda and Dana, for donating to our Revive Jimmy Fund.
if you want to see this guy come back to life, you must donate your dollars.
Donate your dollars.
Just kidding. We really, really, really love.
We've discovered reincarnation.
Fun fact, we're here to live forever.
Mm-hmm.
But we really love being able to bring the community together, to be able to open our doors for the first time and host VIP seats. And these people have paid to be here, and this feels really special. And without, we get to vote with our dollar. We should be voting all the time for everything anyways. But voting with your dollar is really important. And if you really are feeling loved and seen and you're enjoying this show, really think about donating $20. I mean, it's the price of a concert ticket. and we don't get to have concerts anymore. And if that's a struggle for you right now, then we love you, and this is a gift, and we want it to feel like that. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for supporting the show, and thank you for putting up with Jacob and I's blah, blah, blah.
We love you. Henry, you got another song?
Do you have a
for
love
us?
song?
A love song?
This is a lack of love song.
Oh, okay, same.
Yes.
This song is about soul-crushing loneliness.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
The type
Great.
of which can only be experienced in Los Angeles.
Oh.
That type of
Lonely.
expansive, soul-crushing, which I never thought I'd ever experience again, and then COVID happened.
You were in
That's
Los
maybe-
Angeles and lonely again?
No, like when COVID happened, it reminded me of like those like drives down Sunset Boulevard with like, yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
See what you think.
I might like it.
Nope. Sorry. That's got it.
It's what we do every morning. We put on our shoes, tie our shoes, tune our guitars, and get back to work.
This is serious.
I can't seem to reach in a feeling, a touching. Black echoes swallow my call. 'Cause you could spend years in this town, driving around, and maybe not touch anyone at all. And right now I need it. Please, baby, anybody reach out, connect with me. I've been all alone in my bed with these thoughts in my head, and it's affecting me. I'm sorry if my interruption disrupts your day. I realize you probably have money or fame to chase. But what I need won't take you long, then you'll be back in the race. I just need 1 second of recognition, and maybe reduce me to the size of the box you think I fit. And if it's not enough weight, the wrong size, the wrong shape, I am soon dismissed. No, you can't hear my heart beating. It's begging, it's pleading, but it can't break through. It always falls flat on its face when it trips in this space between me and you. I know this is a little awkward to just come out and say, but I don't think I can make it without it for one more day. So stand still one moment. Just reach out your hand. Just give to me one moment of recognition. And maybe a human touch. Somebody touch. Anybody, just a human touch. Somebody, just a human touch. Anybody.
I'm not going to LA.
Yeah, LA sucks.
Ain't going there.
I'm gonna keep my lonely drives in Portland. Thank you very much. Right down Banfield.
We got some donations. Andrea, thank you. And Sonia says maybe that's your sis. She says sending love to her baby bro. Thank you. Yes.
She doesn't want me to be lonely.
That's right. She's like, oh, this song again? All right, I'll hit send.
Big little brother.
Thank you for the donations, guys.
Thank you.
You ready to do our thing?
We're going to do our thing.
We're going to do our thing.
Real quick before I embarrass myself. Will you run what's up with that bridge again real quick? Just maybe hum it.
Yep.
The audience won't know. They're not listening. Because we care about making a really fun show, me and Jacob are going to sing the next song with Mr. Henry.
We're gonna try.
We're not gonna ruin it.
Just heard it. Okay. We're
not
gonna
ruin
do
it.
great.
Just going to double check this hook right here.
So.
Got it.
Okay.
All right.
That's all I needed. I'll be close. This is so fun. I hope you guys are having fun at home. We're having fun.
All right. This is called Paper and Paste.
I think
This person probably isn't lonely, but they're not being them real self. So on the inside, they're probably soul crushed and lonely. There's a theme in these songs.
This is a really beautiful song. It was fun to listen to it and do my best to learn it and be like, ooh, that's honest.
Okay. You're going to come in the da-da-da-da-da-da.
Say what?
You're going to come in on the second part of the verse.
I'm gonna come in where I come in, bro.
second half of the first verse. Yeah.
Yes.
paper, paste, string, and tape. Cover feelings with a shape. I will not come outside and play, not without the mask I made. Hold it right up to my face. Keeps the lights from shining through. And you see what I want you to. The bloated face of a tyrant with a little boy lost behind it. He's hiding, hoping that you'll find him. But keep the lights low and move slow, baby, slow. I've got secrets and shadows. Now you know, now you know. Did I get the lighting right for you to stay with me tonight? Beckon me down off this throne into that secret garden no one knows. But keep the lights low and move slow, baby, slow. I've got secrets and shadows. Now you know, now you know.
I could use a little help.
2, 3, 4. Keep the lights low and move slow, baby, slow. I got secrets and shadows. Now you know. Now you know. Keep the lights low and move slow, baby, slow. I got secrets and shadows. Now you know, now you know. That paper, paste, string, and tape. Cover feelings with a shape. I will not come outside and play, not without the mask I've made. I hold it right up to my face.
That was lovely. Thanks for having us in your band for that show. We could dance, but we don't have legs. We're actually just we're attached to the floor from here. So
that was so fun.
That was
I want to
truly
do all that
lovely.
all the time. Thanks for trusting us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's great.
Jenny with the bridge.
One or two.
One more
I think
song,
we
darling.
got time for one more.
Before you play this last song, something that I like asking all of the friends that have come in and graced us with their music is, well, it's kind of an obscure question. It's about hope. So maybe where are you finding hope in these times right now? Or what is a way that hope is showing up in your life despite the overarching theme of doom?
Wow. Okay. Well, I definitely get a lot of hope from inner connection. Like, I'm very, very blessed with my friends and family. It's the deepest treasure I have in my life. I have many friends that I've known since childhood, and mom, dad, sisters, like the whole thing. So I have a certain, I don't know, it's like a floor I can't fall below because of the inner connection, you know? So that keeps me bright and hopeful.
I got chills when you said that.
So,
Good job, fam.
Yeah. What's up, Bobby? I'm staying at my buddy's house. And I moved in, like, and then the COVID hit, and I just haven't left, so.
Bobby, if you're watching,
It's
he
Bobby.
will wash
Bobby,
the dishes.
Yeah. You remember Curb Your Enthusiasm, like when the blacks moved in and didn't leave? I'm like Leon in his basement.
Can I laugh at that? Is that okay?
Yeah, it was okay. The racist thing. It's just in
checking.
there, you know? So this song is like about acceptance, right? So it's like the whole, we thought this was going to happen, and, you know, what's destiny and what's in your control and what you can accept and not accept. And I'd like to dedicate it to my friend Sandra Snine and my friend Vivian Cooper. And we've had this ongoing conversation about who gets what in life, and are we lucky, not lucky, whatever. Sandra has since passed, and I wrote this song last night, so taking it out for the gate, and it's called My Only Song. So fate is the answer in the song.
Yeah.
So.
Beautiful.
Life is hard. It pushes and pulls. And if you dare to dream, it'll make you a fool. I can't explain it, but I must play it. It's my only song. It's my only song. I have not heard even one reasonable thought about why some have so much and others have not. I get so frustrated because I must play it. It's my only song. My only song. Curse was spoke under stars. I was born 'cause I've been wishing, insisting, but life keeps resisting. On bended knees I once boldly decreed, but life's not listening. Life This sound is my heart breaking while I am playing my only song, my only song.
That's such a lovely song, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that, and thank you for sharing your gift on this love stream tonight. Is this your first time here at the Hallowed Halls?
It's my first time here, and I feel so embraced. When I'm watching the streams, I'm like, I want to do that.
Well, you
Here
did
I
it.
am.
Well, you
Here
did
you
it.
are.
And on top of that, like, Glitterfox blew me away when I saw them. So I just feel the platform, I feel received and I feel expressed. And thank you so much for having me.
I love that there's just these collective. Can we all just take a collective breath in and breathe out? That was lovely. That was truly lovely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Henry Fields tonight. Beautiful, beautiful artist. Quick shout out to those that donated during that last song. We've got Henry's mom and dad.
They talked about that solid family floor you have.
That mom and dad. We've got Avi, Kyle, Jory, Heidi, and Molly. Big shout out to you guys.
Thank you guys so much. That makes the world of a difference. And truly, we love doing this, and it takes a ton of work, and we're convinced that it's worth it, and we hope that it's worth it for you as well. And we want to keep doing this, and we're going to every Tuesday.
That's right. Before we take a break and go to our intermission, we have a really special segment filmed by our very own John Meyer, who's working behind the camera. We've recorded a live poetry performance by Bella. So give that a shot.
When a black girl cries and everyone's around to hear it, does she make a sound? Or is it drowned out by shame of how strong she was supposed to be, seeing how many stabs to the back she can take before she falls into a corpse, resurrects herself only so they can do it all again and tell their friends they've witnessed black girl magic? Or does she have to remind you she's black in every poem she writes for you to remember you killed her? Or does the poem have to end in triumph for you to consider it black enough and woman enough to make sense? Show you what a fighter she is, so strong, so black, so woman. Or is depression not black enough to be her issue? Only being black can be her issue, because her being black has everything to do with your place, your status, your privilege to watch what you've done to her from the audience, then give her a 10 for a job well done. So they tell her to write a poem. So she writes one about how one time she drove 80 miles per hour headed towards the edge of a mountain and didn't want to stop. And they tell her that it is okay, but this poem is for black lives. So tell us your struggles as a black woman. And she could tell you she is, but they'll say there's not enough blood on the page for proof. Tell us how we've choked your words into silence. Tell us how we've made you bleed. Tell us how black you are by telling us how many times we've put you 6 feet under the ground. Tell us how many times you've screamed, and everyone was around to hear it, but no one could recall the sound. Must have been angry, must have been black, must have been woman, must have been you, must have been silenced by us, but please remind us how we did it. We want to keep knowing how we did it. How we turned your experience into our entertainment and fooled you into thinking we actually cared. Your poem about your anxiety was okay, but we want to hear how you haven't been able to find a black therapist in this town to relate to you. Tell us how a part of your experience we are. You oppressed, you black, you woman. Tell us your worth. Write us a black girl poem. Make us feel what it's like to wear your skin that's always in the palm of our hands, back of our pockets, always handy to present when the timing's right, when you take our breath away. So return the favor and remind us how that felt by taking away ours. You token, you black, you woman. So come on, write us a black girl poem, the one that shows us all the results of what we've done.
Mayday, Mayday LoveStream. Caller at 833 for Mayday. Caller at 833 for me. Caller at 833 for Mayday. You are.
I ask people to gather here today for two things: to promote peace and to remember the Constitution still applies. We want these federal goons out of our...
Joanne Hardesty is really, to her credit, I think she really has tried. I've heard her speak. She's shown up to a lot of the protests. She's been there shoulder to shoulder with us. Wheeler, on the other hand, he got himself gassed a couple times, and really, I mean, it felt like quite a publicity stunt. For all of us who've been out there day after day after day, getting gassed by the feds, and before that, getting gassed by the Portland Police Bureau. It was too little too late, and it just felt like such a flimsy effort.
The feds thing is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, shiny object distracts a lot of people from the message. But it also makes the protest go from 200 to 2,000 people overnight, then 5,000 people.
Streaming, I didn't know he was coming there. I was on the steps streaming the speakers, and suddenly there's like drummers coming, and here comes Ted, and it was just this mob around him, everyone trying to film him. And to his credit, he faced the angry mob. He put himself in the middle of it, and nobody likes Ted Wheeler. I mean, everyone's saying, fuck Ted Wheeler, like right to his face.
Fuck Ted Wheeler! Fuck Ted Wheeler!
Let him hang himself! Let him hang himself!
The whole feds being here is very controversial, and I think it is a victory that Ted Wheeler is trying to get them out. And some people think that for him it's a political stunt, but I mean, he really did come out and he did get gassed once, and I got to talk to him, I got to ask him questions, and he was actually listening and he was responding, and I think it was very productive because he was hearing straight hand from the people.
All my viewers were saying the next day, well, that was so amazing of him to come down there. That was so cool. What an awesome mayor you have. And I said, actually, he's also the police commissioner. This is a problem. So how's it any different? How is what the feds were doing to us any different than what they've been doing to us?
If you're watching this and you're in another city and you say, oh, well, that's a Portland, Oregon thing. This is not a Portland, Oregon thing. The President of the United States has said himself on the record, he said he is sending federal officers to cities based on whether or not they are led by Democratic mayors and city councils. That is an abuse of federal law enforcement.
Hey, check this out. I get that some of you guys want to just stay fucking mad. I get that some of you guys want to just stay that way, right? And I get that, right? But check this out. There's a bigger issue than that. If a fucking goddamn, listen, if Donald Trump, what you see right there the other night ain't shit. What's about to come, if that goddamn president gets 4 more fucking years, it's gonna be way worse than that. If the man says that he wants to stand with us, it's not about his speeches. He can demonstrate what he said by just standing.
I've seen people with gas extinguishers full of paint coming out trying to paint the feds, and I'm like, that's fine, but at the same time, let's focus and let's actually remember what we're here for.
I got a phone call and they was like, hey, Ted's downtown. I was in Northeast Portland. I flew downtown, went through the crowd. I got up there and I spoke to Ted and I told Ted, I am in the education system. I am aware of the art tax. I am aware that the art tax is not going to the schools where majority of the African American students are. I used to work at a school in Southwest Portland. I know that the art tax is going out there and they are utilizing it, but the schools in North and Northeast Portland are not utilizing it. I told him word for word, if you do not put the money in North and Northeast Portland, I will come knock on your front door and tell you that you need to step down and not be the mayor anymore. Those are my exact words. After I did that, KGW and some other people have reached out to me, but I did an interview with KGW and it went online. And maybe a couple of days later is when I received the hate mail in the mail. So it's very graphic. So I just want to.
It's okay. You just read what
I just want to warn everyone that this is very graphic. So it says, "Dear nigger, I saw your nigger ass on KGW wanting niggers to have their own education system. LMAO. You niggers can't even wipe your own ass, and now you want to run the schools. Dream on, you stupid nigger. Never gonna happen. You niggers deserve nothing. I love it when the cops kill goddamn niggers. Niggers' lives don't matter. I know exactly where you live too, nigger. I plan coming to your house and blowing your fucking head off with my AR-15 LMAO. Don't cry or call the defunding Portland police or that white man Ted Wheeler, or else suckers will pay."
This is a very new country, and this country has been founded in a conscious and spiritual sense on the disconnection between what came before and what was created intentionally to give rise to this empire. A lot of people culturally have been cut off from their historical identities that has to do with the history of their ethnicity.
There is a dichotomy between believing in a natural God versus a material one. And if you believe in the natural one, you understand that you are in relationship to nature. Nature is powerful stuff. This is an example of what I'm shooting now. It's an existential exploration into the resemblance between our world at microscopic size. This is a microscopic image of a fossil snail, but intentionally it resembles a sunrise somewhere. We have this perception that the universe is out there and this is microscopic, but in fact we are part of that. And we are part of the universe as seen through the Hubble telescope and beyond what it can see. A large part of our society, our culture, is living outside that, in denial of it. So what's happening down here on the street can be seen in that light too.
So when you realize that, you realize that you're on an existential mission, you know, and this battle is never ending. But the accountability that comes with that is tremendous, because then you can't blame anything on anyone except for yourself, because we can always evolve and we can always do better.
What is in our heart, that's what we do. That's what we speak, right? And that's where our actions come from. If my heart is ungodly or unrighteous, then my acts and my thoughts are going to, that's where things flow out of. What I speak out of my mouth comes from my heart. And so we have a heart problem here.
I just want to say that it is so important that we remember that we are here out of an ancient rage. Too often does Black Lives Matter get lost in ACAB. And ACAB because Black Lives Matter, not the other way around. You need to hate the cops because you love black people. You need to love black people more than you hate the cops.
When you back a lie for 400 years with false science and policy and murder and violence and the destruction of culture and the destruction of heritage, inevitably that lie becomes a factual material reality. So despite there being nothing scientifically and nothing actually historically that you can use to justify a term like black, when we know for a fact that Africa has more genetic distinctions inside of itself than there are within the whole world, okay? That contradiction, though a contradiction, becomes a material fact in America.
The first recognized human being that's been discovered was found in Africa. And if that is the cradle of civilization, and you know, environmental factors affect how you look when you travel around, that's what I mean by that. You're black, you've just been far removed from sub-Saharan kind of conditions.
African principalism, universal principalism, the universal laws, that's what we're all fighting for. We are all originally indigenous people, and we are all fighting for our indigenuity. And when you're fighting for indigenuity, you are fighting for your universal laws so that you can have the freedom to self-determine and achieve symbiosis with your fellow brothers and sisters of humanity. You cannot hate a hater because you're a hater, okay? So the only way that we can do this is to recognize that we cannot become our oppressor.
Introducing Air Hush, the world's first and only inflatable, portable, modular sound blocking partition. Air Hush features revolutionary inflatable sound attenuation technology, a sound barrier design utilizing captive air construction sandwiched between two brushed aluminum frames. With today's open workspaces, SoundFlow presents a unique challenge. Traditional SoundFlow solutions are often an afterthought, costly and ill-fitting off-the-shelf applications that block light, lack style, and simply do not perform. Change, however, is in the air. Air Hush panels are a fresh, new solution to any soundscape design. Air Hush is a design asset contributing to the visual aesthetic of any interior space. At the heart of the patented Air Hush system is this inflatable panel, a lightweight, translucent building block designed to block sound while allowing light to flow through. Add-on sound-absorbing pads are available in a variety of colors and textures to complement any design. Lightweight and compact, Air Hush panels are shipped deflated, occupying less space and incurring less shipping costs. An Air Hush system can be quickly and easily installed by a single person with little more than a cordless drill. The modules quickly disassemble, deflate, and travel with you. Air Hush's patented technology provides significant new clean tech innovation. When sound blocking becomes a design consideration, the solution is Air Hush. Air Hush. Silence is in the air.
Holler at 833 for Mayday. Holler at 833 for me. Holler at 833 for Mayday. You got
Welcome back to the Mayday LoveStream. You just watched Henry Fields perform a lovely opening set tonight, October 13th. It's fall season. We're getting our pumpkin spice lattes on. No. Well, we have a really wonderful health segment coming up.
We'll talk about pumpkin spice lattes in a minute.
Are they okay to drink?
I'm not. Oh, just wait a minute.
Okay, well, I will wait a minute. What you guys just watched actually was a segment of a really fantastic documentary coming out by our very own director of photography, John Meyer. It's called Tipping Point, and I can't wait for it to be released. He showed us some sneak peek edits, and that was a sneak peek that he showed to you guys during that intermission. So keep an eye out for that. It's coming on up. We have a really special segment here tonight. With Jenny.
Hi. The thing about this show that I love is that we get to intersect different forms of art. And as you know, this is a musical production and obviously a comedy show. And we're trying to raise money not only for the musicians and for the Hallowed Halls, but to be creating something that is dynamic and vast. And so I hope you guys liked that poetry segment. That is something that we really felt was important to weave into the show and John's documentary, to give a voice to our town and the people on the streets that are being, harmed and judged, and all of the not so beautiful and artistic things, and to give an artistic, creative spin on the world that we're living in right now. And we are also weaving in a healing arts segment. And tonight I'm doing that live. So that's a fun tidbit. It's totally fine. Give me a second.
Jenny is not only a licensed massage therapist, but she's also a nutritional coach. And she has a lot of very fantastic advice to give you.
So much advice. Get a pen and paper out, folks.
Take notes, class.
So really quick, I just kind of want anyone who's watching the show to just know inherently that you are whole and you are good, and that it's really hard to be a human being. And now more than ever, all of our little neuroses and bad habits and negative belief systems are really bubbling up to the surface. And not only are we experiencing that on the interpersonal level, but we're experiencing it on the collective level as well. And so I do massage therapy, and I've been doing it for 10 years. And what happened was I really wanted to have a deeper conversation with the human body, because what I started noticing was that hands-on healing is really sacred, and it's internet proof. So that's great. I love my job. It can never be sold on the internet. And people were experiencing chronic pains, and I just became really aware that so much of it is operating on this unconscious psychosomatic level of emotions that are trapped in the body, and belief systems that are trapped in the body, and traumas that are trapped and enacting themselves out in the human body. And so I studied integrative nutrition, not only because I myself have struggled with an eating disorder for almost 10 years, also because it seemed that how we're in relationship with our body and what we're consuming is directly affecting how we feel and what's alive in us or what's not alive in us. And so I want to speak a little bit about intuitive eating, which might seem simple in the form of I feel like eating this or I feel like eating that, in relationship to what disordered eating might be. And there's your stereotypical clinical anorexia, bulimia, binge eating disorders and whatnot. But also what I'd like to reframe here is that if you are really strict with your diet because somebody else told you that this is how you should be eating, or if you're emotionally eating, or if you're orthorexic, which is afraid to eat food because you think it's not good for you, these are all also forms of eating out of order. And truly, I want to invite people to just sit and think about how they're eating and why they're eating, instead of, you put these things in a box of like, I'm going to do this because somebody else said that like keto is good or vegan is good because of all these external factors, when really the more truthful way to be in relationship with our food is to be in an honest relationship of what we need in every moment, and to be really honest about that, and to tap in to what's true for us. And that is a more healthy way of eating. If you want to eat the cupcake and you love the cupcake, that's great.
I love the cupcake.
You love the cupcake.
Yeah.
But, let's say like you eat the cupcake and internally you're like, this is really bad for me. It's going to go straight to my you-know-what or whatever. Like, you're consuming that belief system. And food will change inside of you because it's carrying this energy. So the energy that you're giving food while you're eating is also what you're consuming. And so something that I was writing about it this morning is this grand why. I came up with this idea that a vague why creates a vague try. And I was talking to someone during a massage about, why is it so hard for me to stick to this diet? Or I could never do the Whole30 because it's like all these things that you can't have. And I've noticed in myself as well that when I don't have a deep relationship with my truth on why I'm doing something, let's say I want to do the Whole30 because it's really important that I know how to trust myself. And I'm having potentially bad reactions to some food. And I love myself so much that I can commit to this for 30 days to figure out what foods are reacting for me. And then you get to decide. And there's ownership and empowerment versus I'm doing this because someone said I should do it and it seems like a good idea. And those it seems like a good idea versus like I really, really care about myself and I need to know and cultivate that relationship to self. They're different kinds of why. And so our levels of effort and our levels of try really underneath are based on the whys. And I think it can be commonly overlooked. This is what I've experienced in my life and in some of my clients' life, that we're really doing things because of shoulds or because of societal cues versus actually acting from a place of integrity and authenticity for who we are and what we really care about. And a little idea that's like, sometimes we can get obsessed with where the drive is going versus really getting obsessed with who's driving and what's driving. And I'm really passionate about getting underneath a lot of our habits and a lot of our beliefs. And I have a lot of clients that want to talk about micronutrients and broccoli and what they should or shouldn't eat. And at the end of the day, nobody knows these things besides the person that's actually consuming the food and the person that's living out their own life. And I love being able to empower people in this space to just ask the deeper questions. What is the why? And if there isn't one, like learning how to be okay with that. And if there is a why, maybe peeling back some of the layers to find something that's really deep and resonant, and maybe an old pattern that's been informing a lot of your actions in your life. And yeah, what I've noticed is that it's not about the food. Usually, sometimes it is. But to eat intuitively is just to be in the right relationship with yourself. Sometimes that looks like eating all the things. Sometimes that looks like fasting for a few days. And the reason we don't do these things is because we're constantly in relationship with other people and constantly getting unwanted feedback from others. And unfortunately, the realm of food and diet, it's been used as reward systems since we were kids. So much of the industrialized food culture is poison and very easy to be addicted to, and we're not really being set up for success in that realm. And so I really have compassion, like deep compassion for anybody that is struggling with their relationship with food. And I want you to know that you're not alone. Most people I know in some regard have experienced an unbalanced relationship with the things that they consume that ultimately become who they are. And something just to sit with as you sit with the rest of the show is your relationship to food can potentially mirror your relationship to all things. And so if you were to look at this food that's maybe being consumed impulsively, consider it was your lover, or consider it was your best friend, or consider it was your dog, or something that you really, really love, and you want this thing that is energetically going to become you. You want to love it. So that's just my little tidbit for the night. And if you're eating anything at home, I hope you're really, really loving it.
Because if you love it and you're putting it inside your body, you're putting love.
You're putting love inside your body.
Yeah.
This is science, people.
This is science. If you guys are interested in more science and coaching or massage therapy, Jenny's company is called The Sacred Wholeness. You can find her on Instagram as well.
Thanks, Jacob.
Oh, for real. It's amazing. And Jenny is a healer from her heart, her mind, her body. It's what she does and who she is. So thank you guys so much for listening to this. Thank you, Jenny, for that information. It was I was completely captivated by it. So yeah.
He's got cupcakes in his back pocket because what we also love is Glitterfox.
Glitterfox.
We really, really love Glitterfox. And when I
Everything is
consume Glitterfox's music, I feel the love. And secretly want Solange to make me some pants.
So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we would love to introduce our headlining act for the evening, locally owned and Portland made. They are one of our favorite local artists. Please welcome back Glitterfox to the Mayday LoveStream. Let's play some music.
How's it going?
Hi.
Yeah. Y'all ready to play a song?
Get into it.
All right. Let's do it.
Could you talk with me for a while? You say, it's still, I've been walking around for miles, and I don't know yet where I'll stop. I might suspect that it's a lie, and
Yes.
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 Where are we going?
We would love to walk with you.
Where are we going?
Steven, how am I doing on my mic distance on the loud stuff? Good, okay.
He says all thumbs. He even pulled out another thumb. How does he have 3 thumbs?
3 thumbs. The Stephen Fisk, the man with 3 thumbs behind the soundboard in the control room, making you sound oh so wonderful.
Stephen Fisk is a fantastic audio engineer. Friends, don't forget to donate because we don't pay him, and we would like to.
We pay him.
Let me introduce you to Steven.
This is Steven.
This is Steven. He's doing a really good job.
He's real good.
Yeah.
Can I get them 2 in my cans?
You don't want that.
Oh, we're.
I can hear you guys.
Oh, we're in the first channel. You see, it says Henry, but that's a lie.
Oh.
Yeah, Henry is us.
We were trying to be Henry.
We want to be Henry,
Your
but
voices do sound really sexy.
We
on here.
all
That's
want
right.
to be Henry. Just a shout out if you're just joining now and you missed Henry Fields. That was an amazing set. Such a beautiful songwriter and performer. So make sure you watch the whole stream. It was just brilliant. So
Watch
Henry
it again
Fields,
and again and again.
we're watching you. I really like your stuff, man.
Aww. It's so fun to be able to bring artists together in this way that some of you guys know each other and you're absolute besties. Others, it's just like, wait a minute, who's this? Whoa, yes.
yeah.
Can I have you?
After being involved in the community for a while, it's kind of like a shock when you meet a new artist that you've never met before, and then you enjoy them. All of a sudden, you're like, "Hello, new friend. Will you be my friend, please? I want to see your music all the time."
Yep.
Ooh,
Is it
we got
making
some.
friends weird?
Some of my donation things since we didn't set up the xylophone.
I actually kind of like that. We could do like little.
Now I'm gonna have to
crystal
drink
playing.
wine every show.
We got donations tonight. Before we go into our second song, we've got Mallory Kanayochukwu. We got Larissa, Elizabeth, Catlin, the Acoustic Minds, and Jessica.
Thank you so much,
We're
y'all.
making our way, guys. We still got a ways to go, but this everything means so much. And for those of you that have donated every show, we know who you are. You know who you are. You're angels.
Truly
Thank you
angels.
so much.
Well, we are a music show. We'd love to have some more music on it.
Well,
Let's do it.
you're in luck, man.
I'm wondering if we can get some. If you guys are open to it, maybe we could ask Facebook for some requests. Do you guys want that or no?
Yeah, they can request them, and then if it's on the set list already, then
Perfect.
it's
Yes.
gonna be-
Absolutely.
But yeah, for sure. Yeah. See what the people want. We like to give the
flow
people.
state.
This is for the people.
Buy a
The
song.
people
Buy a
want
song.
Eric to take
What are you
off his
selling?
shirt.
What are you selling songs for?
Oh, he just showed us. He took his shirt off on the way to get tacos
I was trying to
tonight.
tell him
That's
that
how
he didn't
you-
have any muscles.
And if
he
you
was like,
want-
yes, I do.
They were like, you're just a little string bean. I was
I
like,
wanna
Have
be
you
a friend.
seen him break dance?
Oh
He's quite a break
yeah. Oh
dancer,
yeah.
actually.
Oh my goodness. Well, hey,
Oh.
we got our Facebook comments live right here.
What
So if you guys
So
are
now
a
y'all
fan of
can
the show,
see.
you can see. Anyways,
So good. Thanks, Facebook.
all right,
mark?
let's do some music.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can blame it all on me. Read 'em off. List of my felonies. There you are, standing right next to me. But you're so far, so far, so far, so far. Every word goes in the recycling. Rinse 'em off, ready to be used again. Talk to me like you talk to your friends. But it's so hard, so hard, so hard, so hard. Honey, be kind, tell me what you want from me. Honey, be kind, tell me what you want from me.
Truly, truly lovely. I have a question. So between you guys up there, who writes the most songs of you three? Andrea.
For Glitterfox, I write the most. Eric writes a ton of songs too, and then Solange's secret weapon is that she might only write a couple songs, maybe even a year, but they're mind-blowing. So she kind of saves it all up. I write a bunch of garbage in between the mediocre ones.
But I make her songs better.
She's just like all.
You guys are all dope. It's
she's
fine.
like the 7-foot tall dude on the basketball court. That's like, I can play basketball.
But we all work on the songs together, and that's something that's been cool since we added Eric into the band. It's like he has such great ideas, and I'll bring a song and it's like it's kind of limping along, and then I bring it to these two guys, and they just they really polish it up. I was about to be like, they polish up all my old turds, but
But you didn't, but I'm glad you did.
You did. I'm glad you said it.
Speaking of, I lost my front tooth. I'm just going to bring it up. I'm just increasing the stereotypes about my home state in North Carolina. I'm so sorry, to all my family. I'm just, I'm just, all those stereotypes. I'm just walking right into them. But
you're a dream come true.
But
That's what I
That's
thought.
after the tooth.
But your donations tonight will help me get a new tooth.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you say that
That's
again?
why we're really here.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the tooth stream.
Just kidding. I have OHP. I'm gonna be fine. That was a joke, but
There's no fine here. Send,
She's not getting a new tooth.
Send checks to the dentist.
We're
Send
raising
tea.
money.
We have some song requests to put into the
Please
spank
don't.
bank
What did they
here.
say? What did they say?
They want Buffalo seems to be the most popular one.
well, guess what,
wow.
babes? We I was gonna say
You
we
have to wait
interpreted
for it,
that.
though.
You gotta
That's
wait
fine.
for it.
You can wait for it,
It's
and
on
you have to
the
pay
times.
for it.
Hey, dude, we have some of our ultra friends here. They even have
Yeah.
buffalo tattoos, man. So,
Yeah, that's right. We get to do these VIP experiences,
yeah,
guys.
we
and
got
so
some of
don't-
our VIPs
don't
right
forget.
here. Got buffalo
If you want to be,
tats.
we're going to be releasing the
Show
artists.
us your tats.
Show them the tats. Yes. So if you guys, we're going to be releasing the artists for next week at the end of the show, and then we're going to continue to release the artists. And if there's an artist that you love and you really want to be a part of the VIP Hallowed Halls Mayday LoveStream experience, email Eve or booking at maydaylovestream.org, and we'll chat with you about having you in here.
I think we should just email Eve at maydaylovestream.org.
Oh, yeah, because you're in charge of booking.
Yeah.
That's right. Email Eve at maydaylovestream.org to get some more info on being a VIP here at our Tuesday night shows at the Hallowed Halls. It's really fun, and it's a fun special. It's fun.
I just love that we can legally have people in the room now. It just makes me really happy.
I love not operating as an illegal business anymore.
I wasn't going to talk about my operations underground, but we have gone above ground in our bunker at the Mayday LoveStream with live music.
And the Foxy Glitters.
That's the new band.
Foxy Glitters. I'm imagining like glitters that are actually baby foxes.
Someone got us a glittery fox for like a present one time. That was pretty tight.
I love
Perfect.
that.
Yeah, it was
Nailed
a
it.
Christmas ornament, but
It was a Christmas ornament, a white fox.
Aw.
Glitter.
All right, friends, what you got ready for our faces?
What you got?
well, also I just want to say, if you haven't yet, just smash that share button, guys.
Smash
because
it.
Your friends are gonna want to hear this next song, okay?
It's true. They are.
Every street light is burning like the stars in the Kentucky night. Promises, promises, oh firefly, you at my side. Those lonely old roads leading to places that nobody knows. Traveling, traveling, dusty old clothes and the radio. Oh, but now, underneath the sky on fire, the energy is getting higher. Don't want compare. Couldn't be story I'd stare. They'd open and there. So hold me now, wanna need the sky on fire. The energy is getting higher. Don't wanna come down. Tell me now, if the world is truly ending, then every moment that we're spending, it matters somehow. So take my hand, I don't have a plan where we'll go. I don't have a plan, is it show? And I don't have a plan but to love you, love you. So take my hand, I don't have a plan where we'll go. I don't have a plan, is it showing? I don't have a plan but to love you, love you. But to love you, love you. Hold me now, wanna need the sky on fire. The energy is getting higher. Don't wanna come down. Tell me now, if the world is truly ending, then every moment that we're spending, it matters somehow. Hold me now, whoa, hold me now, whoa, hold me now. Don't wanna come down. So hold me now, whoa, hold me now, whoa, hold me now. Don't wanna come down. Every street light is burning like the stars in the Kentucky night. Promises, promises, oh fireflies. You at my side.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Like that. That's got to be one of my favorite songs. I remember hiking out to a little river hang with you guys, and I was just playing that song in the background. It was on my phone while I carried a cooler down
Yeah,
a
that
mile.
was a big cooler. That was
Yeah.
an interesting
Oh, yeah.
choice for
Yeah.
that.
was an
hike.
interesting cooler
I thought it was gonna be like a 3-block hike down to the river, and it turned out to be like a mile and a half. When I was on a sprained ankle.
if I recall.
Yeah.
I had a janky ankle.
You guys should write a song for Jacob called Jacob Janky Ankle.
We already did.
John, Jacob, Jacob.
I catch myself singing you guys' tunes just like when I'm driving and
Yeah.
I'm thinking about something else and I'm just like, whoa, wait a minute, how did that get in my brain?
You are working on a new project, aren't you?
Yeah, we sure are. You want to tell them about it, babe?
Thanks, Christopher. No.
Okay. I will.
You're not working on a new project. It's not happening.
We are.
It
We're
is
working.
happening.
We are working on it. It's
Lovely.
starting soon.
Lovely.
No, starting next week. Not
Starting
even like
soon. Literally.
Christopher's doing some. Yes.
Yes. Our director actually has undiagnosed ADHD.
I think it's interpretive dancing is what's happening here.
Your Andrea, your headphones.
We've got quite a few donations to shout out, you guys, and this is amazing.
Truly lovely.
We're really sharing the love, and apparently the love is being received, and that's a dream come true. We got Jenny on the big hitter.
All aboard!
Sorry, I'm yelling at the microphone. Valerie, Jory with a very large donation, I think again.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you so much. Cassie, Jacob, thank you.
Callisto.
Aiden with a big donation. Thank you so much.
Big boy donation.
Sheehan, Karen, Dale, Kyra.
These are some difficult
I
names.
shouldn't be
guys.
reading the names.
No, they like.
But we love you, and
Thank
we
you
love the
so much.
donations, and we just made it out of.
We've survived.
We've survived.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
we survived.
you.
Big deal. And we have more
Thank you.
music, and we have more love to share, and more heads to cut off. So let's keep it rolling.
Hey guys, up next, Eric is a really talented songwriter, and so we're doing a song that Eric wrote. So listen up.
Listen up.
Thanks a lot, guys. This is a song that I wrote, I'll keep it short, back when I had COVID back in March.
He's clean now.
We're all good. We all got it together.
Yeah, we all got it together. It's like some weird family bonding thing or something like that.
I do feel closer to you.
Yeah, the same
Symptoms
viruses.
include rocking harder than
You've shared microorganisms.
Right. But so this song kind of just came out of the general chaos and my feelings about it at the time. So it's about corruption, plague, and superstition. It's called Won't Take. Black cat in a wooden stake, high low, liquor shakes, reach a hand back from the grave, tell him it won't take. Plague doctor, snake eyes, strung out, running dry, holds the dagger in my side, whisper in the light. Nightshade, holy sleep, blood red, Dixie Queen, aces hidden up asleep, the devil's in the sheets, dark magic, yellow bone, California gold, take more than you can hold, it's evil that you sow.
That's our dude.
Lovely.
Thanks. I'm switching back.
I love that you guys switch instruments while you're on stage too.
Sorry.
So it's
That was the
definitely-
Eric Stalker band for like 3 minutes. Now we're Glitterfox again.
Oh, we did it.
Shit.
I love your voice.
What'd you
It's
guys
nice
do?
to hear it in the
I don't know.
mix.
He's figuring it out.
Well, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
each of you have your own distinct voices that you put into
Yeah.
this, and your own songwriting that you put into this, and it's really cool to see the dichotomy and change up as you perform. So it's a good contrast, but they're like contrasting colors, so they really complement each other as well. Like
Thank you.
complementary
Yeah,
colors.
a lot of the stuff
Like
that I write for my own project is a little more on the western-y side of things,
Mhm.
more like that. But sometimes it works in the set, so I always appreciate
We're
you guys
basically
doing with me.
We're basically like queer Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, dude, I'm so into that.
My clothes just broke.
So better that your clothes just broke?
Mhm.
Nice. The full squat. Fleetwood Mac is definitely a big inspiration behind Glitterfox. And I'm curious what your big inspirations are. Like, if you had to name one singer or songwriter or band, each of you, on the count of 3, starting with Eric, go. 1, 2.
Jason Isbell.
I knew you were gonna say
There
that.
we
I
go.
know you did.
Solange?
Well, I feel like Barbara Streisand.
Oh.
Even though that's not what I sound.
Barbara.
She's just like my.
Barbara Streisand.
Yep. I
Andrea.
have 2. I would definitely say Fleetwood Mac, but also Depeche Mode. I'm like a huge, massive 80s
Some of our
fan.
VIP guests here
Yeah.
love the
Okay,
Depeche Mode.
yeah. All right, yeah.
She's been. Andrea has this thing where she just like. She gets obsessed with a new thing every once in a while.
It's a sign of geniuses.
Is it? Is it, honey?
It's ADHD.
And then so she's just been really on 80s music for like the last month.
So if Jason Isbell, Barbara Streisand, and Depeche Mode started a band, they'd be called Gay Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
I like that.
I would go to that show, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, there's no way I missed that.
I would be
Well, I feel lucky to be here for the first Gay Fleetwood Mac concert.
I got another name, but I'm not going to say it because I don't like that word very much.
This is live television.
Live.
Hmm?
Do you have another song for us coming up?
Yeesh. This is kind of like my 90s anthem ode to the road. Yeah, 90s like ode to the highway.
Let's do it.
Love song.
Let's do it. Follow it. Oh, great.
The third one's just following.
All right.
I'll help you. Look at me if you need
And
help,
now
okay?
I feel like I was going to do it right, and now I feel like I'm going to
Nah, you're gonna nail it. You're gonna nail it. You got it. You got it.
I'm going to do it however I want.
Yeah, do it.
That's right.
Improvise.
That's right.
You guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
See, now I forgot the words.
Burning. Burning.
She's burning like a cigarette, huddled in the night somewhere, following your midnight flame. I hear a sweet refrain. Her eyes are full of sacred fire, and I can feel my one desire, following your mystery, drowning in the psychic sea. My hands, leather on the steering wheel. Your hands, everything I want to feel. Choking on these diesel fumes, the only thing that cuts the gloom is taking off for anywhere, driving till we disappear. So give me all your dark surprise, I can be your alibi. I'll be your midnight flame, I'll be a sweet refrain. My hands, leather on the steering wheel. Your hands, everything I want to feel. In my hands, learning how to let it go. Your hands,
It's such a catchy song. I just want to dance to it, like my hands, and then your hands go your hands, and then you put them together on the steering wheel.
And then just crash the car.
This is how you drive a car. It goes back and forth.
Jesus, take the wheel.
At that point, Jesus has already taken you. Wow, sorry, that
Wait, what
was
did you
that was
say?
a little dark.
Oh, I checked out for a second. I missed
Damn.
Damn.
Is there a crazy road story that's PG-13 that you can
all
tell?
of them? Oh, PG-13. I mean, road stories. I mean, Solange and I lived in a van down by the river for 2 years.
And they gave Eric
on
some
the
mushrooms. They're
road.
like, you're coming with us. They found him by the river.
Well, they gave me a baby seat that I was told was going to be a full-size seat. And I strapped myself in the back. In all fairness, though, Solange spent an equal amount of time in that little death trap.
In fairness, no one is safe in that van. No one is safe in that thing.
hear you, have to talk.
So, but it's gotten us all the way around the country 2 times and up and down the West Coast, probably about like a million.
We don't have any good van stories?
There's too many.
There was one time in Amarillo, Texas, where we were in bed and we were sleeping outside the venue. They said we could park there overnight. And so, but the guy was trying to break into our van, and we were like under the blankets, and like Andrea got up like she was gonna like kick his butt. But she's not scary.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you are.
And
You should see
then
the
we
other
like both
guy.
got up, and then like we saw him walking away. He was just really drunk. I think he just was like, I think he would have just come in and
Gilly would have
cuddled
ripped
us.
his face off.
I think he was just
Yeah.
looking for somewhere to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
So that was weird.
That was a good van story, babe. Yeah.
Well, and it's so cool that you guys have gotten to travel the country, and I mean, how many bits and pieces of you are just aching for that? To be able to go back out there and play
all the
shows
bits
for
and
all the bits,
pieces.
All the bits and pieces.
of all the places you've gone.
New Orleans.
That's where you go back.
That's where I want to be
Yeah.
all the time.
All the time?
She wept like
Okay,
a
fine.
baby.
Bye.
Cried like
She
a baby
wept.
when I left.
Oh.
Tears streaming down her face when we left New Orleans, and we had to go to Gulf Springs, Mississippi, and play
No,
a show.
Ocean Springs.
Ocean Springs, and I told her, I said, "Honey, let's go back to New Orleans
And
for
I'm, like,
one
sitting
more
there putting
night."
my glitter on. I'm like, I can't say goodbye again.
Oh. Well, it was like that, but it was a lot sloppier. It was like, I can't say goodbye, because she was crying, you know. It
And
was, she was a
apparently picked
mess.
up a southern accent while she was.
Oh, she gets one. She hangs out with me all the time. I lived in the South till I was 28, man, and so mine comes out. She gets one. We all get one. It's good for everyone.
Just everyone get a southern accent.
Everyone get one.
That's what happens when you hang out in the South too long.
Mm-hmm.
You get a drawl.
Yep.
I had one when I was, because I lived in Tennessee until I was 9 years old, and I was starting to pick one up. And my sisters commented that like I was talking like I was from the South, and this whole family that was from Eugene. And then as soon as we moved away, I started losing the accent. But I was a little 9-year-old hanging out. I was like, "How y'all doing?"
That's
a
cute.
good
Yeah. Tennessee, they got a sweet accent there.
It is pretty
It is
sweet.
pretty
Well, you know, y'all, we got some more donations.
Donations.
Ooh.
We got Alyssa. Mary Lee's my mother. I'm going to botch this accent, but I usually do Russian. That's been my thing. We got Gwendolyn, Jessica, and Kelly. Thanks, y'all, for making this show real nice.
Thanks, y'all.
These Foxy Glitters sure like your donations so that they can get teeth and
So
move back
Andrew-
to flipping New
We're
Orleans.
talking about a southern accent, not like Hicks from Appalachia.
She is a hick from Appalachia.
I didn't hear
It's Appalachia, by the way, not Appalachia.
It's Appalachia.
Yeah, West.
Appalachia. Apple. Atcha.
That's my wife right there. She knows. She knows.
Well, thank you so much for donating.
I know this song before I resign.
Yeah, please let's sing.
This next song,
That was a banger.
my wife right here, she wrote this song very recently. It's a super new one. She just wrote it.
And I wrote this one when I had COVID.
This is like one of those songs that just bang her right out the door.
I am on my knees, my hands sink deep into the earth. I am screaming please as I move through the dirt. My heart is heavier than any rock or any stone I could ever hold. And all I can do is tap my hands against my chest, so I can be sure, am I alive, am I guess? And I begin to pray, yeah, I will plead and I will beg that I am not alone. I cry as the light slips away from my gaze, floating like white, can I see through the haze? My heart yet yearns and it burns like a flame for all of the day.
I love that it's really easy to tell that you could have written that during COVID, while you had COVID, because the first verse starts off solo.
Yeah, I definitely
like,
was.
You're way down in that octave range.
Yeah. I couldn't sing the chorus for a long time.
Did you write the chorus like a lower octave?
I did
or
at
originally
first.
Sing it that
originally.
Way? Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's just really low the whole time. It's kind of boring. So then
I'm married to the ground. Like way down there.
It was like, I'm married to the ground. Oh, oh.
You could have Eric
I'm
sing
married
that
to the ground. It's still good, but
yeah.
That's a great song.
Fun
Thank you, COVID.
That's what I'm telling you, dude. She
Thanks,
just
COVID.
whips out a couple of gems, you know. She just doesn't even
Bangers.
try. She only writes bangers.
Thanks, honey.
What's a song that needs or wants to be written by all of you guys that hasn't been able to be written yet?
Okay, I just wrote it.
You just wrote it?
Yeah, I just wrote it, and we're gonna play it actually a little later in the set.
Oh,
I just
okay.
wrote
There
it.
you go.
No,
There you go.
Okay, yeah, we just wrote
I'm
it.
so glad
I think you tricked that question.
I just want it.
You know, she tricked it. She was like, oh.
We both did little alley-oops. A little
Yeah.
swoop, underhand, overhand.
Well, yeah, there's a song a little later on we're gonna play it, and it's the newest song we have. I just wrote it in this past month, and and I'll tell you more about it when we get there.
Cool.
Yeah. But it's something. It's on a topic very near and dear to my heart, and I'm glad that I was finally able to get a song out about it.
No.
Yeah.
Got prizes in there?
Oh, okay.
So last we hung out on the show, it was May. COVID had really shut everything down, and we were doing the Mayday LoveStream, like it was an emergency for all of our gigs getting canceled. Removed from that a few months, not just how have things changed in the last few months, but going into the the winter season where more gigs are going to be canceled because they can't be outdoors. What is something that you find that is hopeful that that you can bring out of this? What is something that you are really, really looking forward to over this winter COVID second wave time?
I'm really looking forward to writing a musical with my wife.
Yes.
Yes.
We are working on it. Currently, it's called Boo. It's about ghosts. We're trying to do it around Christmas time.
I will admit that I misheard you back in the hallway, and I thought you said it's about goats.
Oh my God.
It's about goats on Christmas. I'm like, that's interesting. Oh, ghosts.
Cool.
Ghosts.
Cool.
Really about ghost.
Who doesn't want to goat on Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Working on the musical. We're actually recording an album. We're going to start next week, so that's super exciting. We're going to visit our family and friends on the East Coast. So we're leaving pretty soon. So looking forward to that, and just looking forward to just keep writing music and playing music with these guys, whether it's
And I think too, like, we're the artists. We're like, we're used to kind of thinking on our feet and figuring stuff out. And so I'm excited to see what we come up with.
Yeah.
To keep ourselves busy, because it's I'm a little worried, like living in Portland during the winter. And not being able to go do the things that I normally do in the winter to make me happy. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to get away from the rain for like a whole month, though.
You should come visit Moab. It's going to be beautiful down there.
Oh, Utah, is that where you're going?
Yeah, in the winter, lots of skiing.
Lots of skiing?
Lots of skiing, lots of Mormons.
I'm kind of a pro at skiing.
Yes. It's kind of that is
professional amateur.
A big silver lining that I've
You are
noticed with so
professional.
many really talented people is just that the pressure / with like the insatiable boredom gives like a push to do cool stuff that you never thought of doing, and it's hard good. It's one of those like, wish I was on tour making hella bucks. But now we get to make a musical about ghosts on Christmas.
Shout out. We got donations coming in. 3 people coming in. Rebecca, Matt, and Carrie. Thank you so much for donating your time and your monies to the Mayday LoveStream.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And if
People
anyone's
love you guys.
If anyone's just tuning in now, you know what you gotta do? You gotta smash that share button so your friends
break the enter button on your car.
watch with you, and you can chat in the thing on the stream. You can chat with your friends. I was doing
we
it
can
earlier.
actually bring up the chat going on right now
We
onto
can.
our screen.
Oh, really?
Right in front of you.
Oh, they're gonna do that. That's so
Any
cool.
conversations you have are now public on the stream.
Yeah, so there's a lot of goat emojis.
Nice. Maybe we should
Our
write
goat
musical.
Amber, our
musical.
social
Climb
media
any
wizard,
mountain.
says if it were 1402, a goat would be a great Christmas present.
That's true.
You know?
In the year 1400,
Yeah.
if I got a goat as a Christmas present today, I'd first be like, wow, thank you. And then, wow.
What am I going to do with this
Yeah.
thing? I live
It's a game changer.
I
in
live
a
in an
studio
apartment. It's going to eat everything.
KJ Smith keeps posting gifs of foxes doing things.
Cool. We
pretty cute.
love KJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of our friends from down in the Bay Area. So we've
Nice.
known KJ
They're
a long
giffing
time.
it out.
Giffen.
Giffing hard. Yeah, maybe we can keep the Facebook comments rolling. It seems to be a fun thing. So anybody watching, keep it PG 17.
13. 4. PG 4. Just send goat emojis.
Yeah, that's safe.
Do you have another song for us?
Yeah, actually, this is
Yeah,
the
we
song
have
that
tons.
I wrote when we had COVID. So
Yeah.
we already heard
Oh,
both
Go
of
down
these
the
guys.
line, baby.
This is the song that I wrote when we
yeah.
had COVID.
3 in a row.
So, and you can kind of hear my 80s influence. Like, man, I love 80s music, guys.
Yeah.
Can't even tell you. All right, you guys ready?
That's her percussion instrument.
Best
Okay,
in the
I'm ready.
business.
Tracing midnight into the dawn, always chasing, burning till the light is gone, and there's a fire shining on the edge of the moon. These desires wake with a taste of doom. And a light comes through the window pane. Every thread is bound to fray. I can't outrun the ache. And a light comes through the window pane. Every star will burn away. I know I'm built to break. Secrets settle like a poison wine, but we drink 'em, telling everybody we're fine. And I've been trying, feel like I'm falling apart, always hiding pieces alone in the dark. And a light comes through the window pane. Every star will burn away. I know I'll run the ache. And a light comes through the window pane. Every star will burn away. I know I'm built to break. Each shadow shifts into 1,000 shades of light. Each piece of place in the design. And I can feel it. We're only moments from the place where we align. Each heartbeat takes a little time. I can feel it. Each heartbeat takes a little time. And a light comes through the window pane. Every thread is bound to fray. I can't outrun the ache. And a light comes through the window pane. Every star will burn away. I know I'm built to break. I know I'm built to break. I know I'm built to break. I know I'm built to break.
Oh, this next one's hard.
Oh, okay.
Lord. I don't know if I know the words yet, but I think I do.
Do you want them? They're on my
actually.
phone.
No.
Okay.
I believe. I believe.
Yeah, this next song is the one that you were asking about, a song that I've always wanted to write. And you know, it's like, you know, this is, I mean, COVID would just really, I mean, this has been hard. This has been hard for everyone, even people that have the best self-care. Like, this has been hard. There's no manual for how to go through a pandemic, you know?
No.
Well, you know, what's wild is how tight a lot of things are. Money, like a lot of people are unable to pay rent. But a little quote from the comment. It's actually from my dad. He said, "To be a songwriter with a pocket full of new songs is to be rich." So
Yeah, that's true.
that's cool.
Yeah, I think
Cheers
that's
to
true.
that.
So as long as you
Go
guys
Dad.
got the road, you got Eric in the back seat and Gilly up there with you, I think you guys are going to be really rich.
What was so hard to write about it? Just because the topic was hard, or?
Well, it's not that it was hard, but it's a song about mental health.
Yeah.
It's a song about mental health. Because if you're dealing, for anyone that's dealing with mental health or substance addiction or alcoholism or any of that stuff, like that stuff is hard to deal with anytime it's hard. But
Right.
then dealing with that stuff during a pandemic, so isolated, you know what I mean, is just infinitely harder and more grave and more difficult. And so mental health it's a topic that's, near and dear to both of our hearts, And so, I wrote a song for us when we're struggling, and for our friends, and for anyone out there, that's struggling. She's saying, "Shut up and play the song."
No, I
baby."
thought she was just. I thought that was how she supports your mental health.
Yeah, that was just a little rub on the back. She's like,
That's how I like to be supported.
I got you, boo.
As well.
No, she was. She's embarrassed.
Enough about the deep conversation.
No, I love it,
I
Andrea.
said, enough about this topic that's near and dear to your heart, babe.
I started feeling really awkward. That's all.
Well,
Anxiety.
because it is.
Mental
So
health.
what's up with that though? Like,
It's a
right?
lie.
Like, why is talking about mental health and potentially living in like a global crisis? Why is that awkward?
Totally.
Yes, it
Right.
is. And
I just
Andrea, yes.
more so felt like the length.
Yeah.
Oh, of the
pandemic.
talk. No, the length of how long I was talking.
This calm.
Yeah.
I respect the difficulty in sitting with a long conversation around it and hiding behind. She's hiding behind a plant right now where I'm standing. It's fantastic.
Well, Jenny and I are the queens, and just the queens of talking too
said.
long. So
I think it's important to really know what's behind a song, especially it seems to be like the one that you're about to share with us. It's because, one, that's a topic where like sometimes certain issues not everybody can relate to, but the state of the world and having your mind rattled is something that everybody can relate to. And it's brave to speak to it, let alone to write a song about it.
Yeah, for sure.
we'd love to hear that song.
I guess.
And 10 more minutes. Tell me more.
All right.
She just needs to take a sit.
All right, you guys ready?
Cue it up, boss.
All right.
Andrea's singing lead on this one.
Yeah.
This one features Andrea Walker on vocals, yo. Watch out, turn it up. Oh, probably get on there. Oh, I do everything better without the tooth. That tooth was holding me back from
Everything.
everything. That tooth was holding me back from my ultimate realness, y'all.
She's gone Super Saiyan.
Take me higher than this holy fire burning in my heart and in my mind. The sun is setting and these thoughts aren't letting me know where they're taking me tonight. And I'm staring at the TV like something's gonna reach me, like someone's gonna turn and call my name. Drowning in my own bed, locked up in my own head, waiting on the color besides this gray. Spaces and the ragged faces find me in the mirror every time. The secrets showing there's no down inside. And I'm staring at the TV like someone's gonna reach me, like someone's gonna turn and call my name. Drowning in my own bed, locked up in my own head, waiting on the color besides this gray. And I'm all out of fire, dancing on a wire. Honey, I can see the long way down. Screaming at the TV, like can't somebody see me? Waiting to be saved and lost and found. Lost and found.
Eric's just practicing his mantras over there. I love it.
Empty my mind.
You didn't see it. We played a vignette with like a breath at the end of it right before then.
That was amazing. And Andrew, I love the lead.
Mm-hmm.
I love the support.
Andrew's
so
voice
cute.
is really fantastic.
We'll have to hear a little more of it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing some more of it. What was that?
We got some more donations, guys.
Oh, yay!
You're crushing it.
Bring
Dana,
because I gotta get a new tooth,
Kaliska,
guys.
Jeffrey, and Robin.
Should
Thank
I do
you.
the alternate pronunciations of their names?
Yes.
You'll do the correct ones. I'll
No.
do the alternate.
Okay.
Dana, Kalisi, Hafri, Robin.
Very nice.
That's the wrong way to pronounce the name.
Yes, we're here to slightly offend the people that send us their dollars.
Thank you
That's
so
why we're
much.
here. Just
Thank
kidding.
you.
Thank you so much. The money that's donated tonight goes directly to the artists and to supporting Hallowed Halls in this production. And it's just such an honor to witness and to be lucky enough that people think that I'm a decent host so I can be here for these shows all the time. And to be a part of something that it takes so much work to put this on. It takes so much organizing. It takes so much setup and tear down and creative thinking. And it's just, once again, like, it's beautiful what can be birthed from times of like stress or boredom or really wanting to give something good because everything is so terrible.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Well, thankfully, we're in a bunker protected from our post-apocalyptic dystopia outside. And that heart's actually a real heart behind you. No, it's not. It's just our heart, and it's how we feel whenever.
That's what our hearts look like. It's anatomically
we're here.
correct.
Anatomically correct.
That's,
do you have
we're scientists.
another song about science for us?
Yeah.
Another song for us.
Yeah, absolutely. This song is called $1 Million Houses, and you were asking about the road earlier, Jacob, and
This is about living in a van.
I wrote this song about during the time when Solange and I were living in our van, and it was just a trip, we're just these two just little ragamuffins, bopping around, not knowing what we're doing, living in this van. But we'd just park in front of these like $1 million houses sometimes and just sleep there, and it was just very weird to be like the juxtaposition,
Very safe neighborhood.
But just to see like
Except if they call the cops. When
yeah,
you're sleeping in your
just to just that juxtaposition, like in front of this $1 million house, and then we're sleeping in this $2,400 van that we bought off Craigslist.
And who's happier, right?
Who has less
You know, like
debt?
who's actually sleeping better?
We were pretty happy.
That's what I'm willing to bet.
That's true. We sleep
Anybody
pretty
who's
good.
watching that has $1 million home, I didn't mean anything by that.
If you have $1 million home, you need to freaking
Invite us
donate,
over.
guys.
We're accepting
Go ahead.
donations.
Go ahead and
They will
donate.
come and park outside of your house
Go ahead
for
and
$50.
All right, here's the socks cold. You guys ready?
Yeah, I don't want my shoes anymore.
Take them off, baby.
Get rid of them.
For another $50, you can have Solange's shoes kicked
that
through
one was
your
a
front
close
window.
call. You guys can have those shoes. I hate them so much, but I forgot my other shoes at my friend's
What
house.
size?
Big.
Dang it.
Size
They're too big for me.
Oh.
Will I sleep outside $1 million houses? And I brush my teeth inside of coffee shops. If I like a place, I'll stay a couple more days. If I don't, I travel on. I don't know what I was looking for when I left home. A place to stop or a reason to go on. But I got lost between the ending of a dream and the breaking of the dawn. And there's 299 miles left to drive tonight. God willing, and good weather will arrive. It seems like most of my days, all I ever say is hello and goodbye. So I'll take my chances out here on the open road, where the only thing that's cerdic's highway tolls. Lost and I don't care. I'm halfway to nowhere, and it's better than standing like a stone. And there's 299 miles left to drive tonight. God willing, and good weather will arrive. It seems like most of my days, all I ever say is hello and goodbye. God willing, and good weather
Oh!
So you used to play drums a lot on stage, Solange. I'm curious if you still like to do that, or do you save them for like the really big shows?
Well,
There haven't really been any really big shows. There haven't really been any big.
I haven't really, like, I stopped playing them at the beginning of the pandemic situation because we were playing, like, you know, in our living room a lot, or we were doing live streams where, you know, it was too much to worry about miking the drums and stuff, so I just haven't played them for a while.
Yeah.
And now at this point, I think I'm just being lazy.
It's less the haul to the gigs, I'll tell you
I
that
think a little
much.
foot tambourine
They're
would
so
be great.
heavy.
Little tambo.
Yeah. Little
Well,
tambo.
You
No,
had
I'm
a
gonna
hurt
start playing them.
ankle.
I'm gonna start playing them again.
Yeah.
You had a hurt ankle for a while, so that was probably pretty difficult to play.
I did have a hurt ankle
Yeah.
for a while, but that was before.
That was pre-COVID.
It was pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID.
And then, like, right when I started getting better, I got a gym membership. I was doing all kinds of grown-up stuff, and then the world ended a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I was
true.
like, well, I guess
So-
I'm not meant to go to the gym.
The ragamuffins are like, I love ragamuffins. I'm going to eat a lot of ragamuffins. And just,
Yep.
that's what I did during COVID. I just stuffed my face with food. It was my coping mechanism. I
We'll
was
talk
like-
about that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, we
Jenny-
talked about that.
We talked about that.
We did talk about that.
We're going to talk about that later.
Yeah. So, what is your current COVID coping mechanism?
Oh.
These guys.
I just try and have fun every day.
Yeah.
I finally understand, like, what are they, Gen X? What's below me?
YOLO.
Yeah.
The, like, YOLO
Gen-
kids? I'm like, yeah,
Gen Z.
fucking YOLO.
Gen Z.
Oh, am I not supposed to cuss?
Yeah.
Freaking YOLO.
PG-13 has 3 F words allowed, so.
Really?
Yeah.
We got 2 more to go, guys.
I'm gonna blow one right now.
All right. Well, if you would like to sponsor the show, you can email us at sponsorships@maydaylovestream.org.
No more in-studio fighting.
I can't hear what anyone says if they don't have a mic.
I know.
Unfortunately.
These little people are getting chatty, aren't they?
No.
If you want to come and be a VIP guest at the Hallowed Halls for one of our Mayday LoveStream live shows, and you can be chatty and really make us have to work harder, email Eve at maydaylovestream.org to sign up to be a VIP guest. We have a few seats available for each show.
I'm going to blame
There's some
the
comfy
free
chairs.
wine.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
Please don't hit me again, Jenny.
You can't.
Don't talk over
Yeah,
me.
I think it would be cool to give like a little, to go down to each VIP guest and be like, okay, what was your favorite moment of the show? What was your favorite moment of the show? We'd have to sterilize the mics in between each thing, so we'll figure that out for next time.
We'll figure that out. In the meantime, do you have another song you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, this is another banger that Solange wrote.
Solange, then the bangers.
I don't know if this is a banger. It's a little bit more
it's a
sad.
Banger.
It's a cool Twin Peaks meets
It's
50s
a banger. I do want to thank our VIP guests for coming tonight. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. It's so great to see y'all and see your faces. So
Super fans.
It's super special to have y'all with us here. And yeah, just means a lot. We're super happy.
Look like you're having fun, guys. Come on.
Hey, pretend like you're really liking the show.
Yeah, come on. Well, now when we want you.
It's complicated.
Wow, hard to get. Okay.
And real quick, guys,
to
we got
get.
some more donations. Like, this has been a wildly fantastic and successful evening. So thank you, Glitterfox. Thank you, Henry Fields, for making this such an awesome show. Tasha, Beth, and Rochelle, thank you for donating. And it just feels so good to receive love from the community, because I think we're giving a lot of love to the community, and that's how it should be.
The cycle of love.
The circle of love.
Y'all get ready. You guys, y'all get ready. This next song, you're gonna cry. You're gonna smile. You're gonna love it. My wife wrote it.
Oh.
So wholesome.
Yeah, we're wholesome. Glitterfox is wholesome. I didn't say it. I mouthed it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready?
I'm sad.
All right, here we go.
So you sit and wait for dawn as the light slips away. You sit and pray to the beyond. I see heartbreak through the mask that you display. So shed those lonesome tears. I can see how much they weigh. Don't you know there's something out there, a world you can't see now? Close your eyes and breathe in my breath. We'll make it through somehow. Step out from the shadows. I can see that you're lost. The war that you're fighting, you can see all it costs. Your hands, they are broken. They can't hold what you grasp. Your mind is all tied up with some twine and a rusty clasp. Don't you worry, dawn is coming. All you need is time. My arms will hold you. Rest your body. Oh, my love is kind. The sun is rising. If you want it, all you gotta do is try. Tell me your fears. I can feel them. Honey, don't be shy. Night comes too early, so you sit and wait for dawn.
Yeah, you made us all feel things.
Yeah,
That's
that's
my
like,
wife,
oh,
y'all.
thanks,
Wow.
guys. Hauntingly beautiful.
That's my wife,
What's
y'all.
wild is you have like that song. A lot of your songs are very like 70s, 80s inspired, but that one in particular takes a callback to the 40s and 50s. And I'm curious, if you have like an artist from the 50s, like who you really enjoy back then.
Well, so you like a lot. You like Louis Armstrong a lot, but I mean he's not back that far, I don't think. But you really like.
Yeah, her voice really reminds me of Louis.
It's timeless. I think what he's trying to say is it's timeless.
That was a joke.
darling.
No, that was a joke.
Oh.
I did not mean anything by that. But I did hear.
Really? I don't know.
I did hear the quivering vibrato of Elvis though, which is really rad to hear in that.
I got the same birthday as him,
No way. When's your birthday?
January 8th.
January 8th. So
Yep.
And David Bowie.
Aquarius.
Wow.
Is that
Capricorn.
Capricorn?
The goat fish.
Go fish. Go fish, go musical. It's all making sense now.
Go fish.
Hey,
Capricorn was just goat.
we
not
have
a goat
we have
fish.
time for 2 more songs tonight.
That's what we have
but
on the set
Whoa,
list.
that's what we wrote
So
down.
that's amazing.
Perfect.
Before we get to that, we just want to talk about our charity for the month. And our charity is this fantastic studio, the Hallowed Halls. They're currently in a fight to survive against some very bad, unsavory people. And we are here to support them with our excess donations from the show. They all go to the Hallowed Halls. And so not only are we raising money for the artists to keep them afloat during this, currently we are also donating towards the Hallowed Halls. So every donation you make not only goes to support the Mayday LoveStream, it doesn't only go to support Glitterfox and Henry Fields, but it also goes to support this studio, which is a staple in our music scene. So just from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for helping this show survive tonight. Now we're starting to thrive, and as we thrive, we start to give back and provide. And so thank you from the bottom of our hearts for supporting not just the artists and us, but the Hallowed Halls as well. We want the studio to be here in 2021.
Yeah.
Thank
We're
you for
working
your
on a
support.
Kickstarter of some sort and a more legit way to really ask for money and raise money for this place. A lot of these artists have been here before and really care about this place. And for those of you that don't know what the Hallowed Halls is, it's one of a kind. So stay tuned for that being woven into the folds of this show. And in the meantime, we have a few more songs from these beautiful humans, and then you're off to dreamland with the sounds of this in your mind. And our videographer is standing on a tall chair right now, and it's distracting me.
He's also already very tall.
I should have a camera in my hands.
We've got time for 2 more songs.
All right.
Let's do it.
I love
And
it
a bad
when
joke
things
if you
worked out, because that's exactly what we had on the set list. So
perfect.
It was a rough day for us on the start, and so it seemed to really, really, really smoothed out by the show, and it feels really good. It feels like this is where we all need to be. It feels home here. So thanks for
Before we do this
bringing that
next
love.
one, I'd like to do just a big thank you to the man, the myth, the tireless Christopher Worth for putting it all together. I don't think he's been acknowledged tonight.
He likes
So,
to hide.
Thank you so much.
He's doing something really bad under the desk.
He puts so much
Bad
work
boy.
into it. It's incredible.
yeah, definitely.
Let's do it.
Thanks for saying that, Eric. This next one's a love song. This is the song that people were requesting earlier in the stream. So for you all that requested it, I hope you're still around. This song's called Buffalo, and it's a love song I wrote for Solange.
Most things in my life slowly coming apart, so it seems. Still driving these broken down dreams. The door's falling off and the engine won't start most of the time. Time. You on my side, move like a ghost and yet always the same. Are you a dream? Is this all a dream? Pack up and leave town. Just some things begin feeling like home, because I was built from the unbroken Baby, I'm built like a buffalo, low, 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 low. Born to die out, born to live proud with a fire in my heart. Inside my heart, inside my heart. Time, it will make us hard. But I swear, I swear, I swear, I will bend like a wire. Time, it will make us go. But I know, I know, I know how to build a fire. Standing on these dark shores, and I blindly cast a line. Open, oh God, maybe this time. Look back on this line, moments like drops collecting and streaming. I don't know what to say about it all. Somehow I know what to sing. Sing, 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 sing. So sing to the walls, I sing to the street, and I sing to the sea. 'Cause she's listening, she's listening. Time, it will make us hard. But I swear, I swear, I swear, I will bend like a wire. Time, it will make us go. But I know, I know, I know how to build a fire. Leave me when I say we're on our way. Open, oh God, maybe someday. Oh God, maybe someday. Who did that one?
Thank you so much.
Who was that?
There's a little bit of a something happening.
Who was that? I love
That was Stephen Fisk, our
Stephen
fantastic audio engineer, just having a fun time. Having a fun time.
Yeah, you better change that.
He's
symbol
back-
you're making
back
over there. Really quick, Stephen.
We've reached that time where it's the end of the show and we must part ways.
No.
No.
Well, we have to at least turn the cameras off.
Yeah. Well, we'll
And
get
then-
there. We'll turn the cameras off, and then we'll definitely keep all the rules and
then we'll be really good. We'll be really nice to
really
each other.
nice, really nice.
Yep.
Jenny hits me sometimes. Ben, we'll be really good, really good.
Guys, it's fine.
But seriously, real talk, thank you from the
Yeah.
bottom of our hearts for tuning in tonight. We like to joke a lot. We like to be goofballs up on the
It's so much
stage.
easier when Glitterfox is here, and Henry brought it with the deep soul and the story. I'm looking at you because over here still, but so much soul and story and heart. And thank you, Air Hush, and thank you to our VIP guests that are here, just making this a whole different texture of fun and community. And yeah, it's truly an honor to be here. Thank you to everybody that's on the Mayday crew that has worked their butts off to make this happen. Thank you to everyone watching for enjoying your life and sharing moments of your precious time with us.
If you're watching tonight, I know these are crazy times, so please make sure to take a look at yourself in that mirror before you go to bed when you're brushing teeth and just be like, I love you, man. Or girl,
Aw.
or whatever your name is, just say that into the mirror and give yourself that positive affirmation, because we're all in need of that healing and that love. And what you say to yourself, like we really do feel that, even if we don't in the moment. It does come back to us. And so, yeah, just thank you for giving us love, and we're trying to give that love right back to you.
And if you know anybody that likes this kind of stuff, send the Mayday LoveStream downriver so we can pollinate the waters
Like a
of
bee.
our community. Water bee, like a water bee.
That's a sentence I
Little
never
water
expected to
bee.
hear in my life.
I said it.
Pollinate the waters of our community.
Yes, and share the Mayday LoveStream with a lot of people, because we got some sweet artists next week.
Next week we have our opening artist for the week is Tevis Hodge. Following
Amazing.
that up will be the fantastical Isabeau Walker. We are very grateful to have them on the show. And quick shout out to our sponsor tonight, Air Hush.
Yeah.
They've got the guitar cab right in there, making it sound super, super sexy for your ears tonight. Thank you, Air Hush, for sponsoring our show tonight. If you would like to be a sponsor of our show, please send us an email at sponsorship@maydaylovestream.org. That's one way to support the Mayday LoveStream and the Hallowed Halls.
Yeah,
as
we
well
know
as
you
these
guys are doing
artists.
cool stuff out there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be buds.
If you have a cool company or a cool
be
nonprofit
buds.
and you have a little extra bucks to throw out here, we will throw an ad on our show for you. And last but not least, thank you, Glitterfox and
Yeah.
Henry Fields, for performing tonight. And it's just really a huge pleasure to have you here. I think we've covered it.
Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you.
I'm thankful
Thank
for
you.
this door as well.
Thankful for this door.
Anywho, take us home, y'all. We're
Play us out.
Thank you and good night. Thank you for tuning into the Mayday LoveStream, and we're happy to be here and hope you are too.
For the last time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Glitterfox.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. We are going to take you home. This is a little song called Scared Money.
Rosy glow morning, breaking in with the dawn. Glance across the ballroom and everyone's gone. Stand up from the table, start looking around for my coat. It's half past time to leave and I've got nowhere to go. And they tell me that scared money can't win anytime. I'm all in and I'm blind. Oh, give me just one good hand to make this right. Here I am, here I am, here I am. I've been sweating in these ballrooms, I've been sweating underneath these lights, thinking about the big one and just missing each time. Wish I had me a ticket to any other time and place. Don't nobody know my name and don't nobody know my face. And they tell me that scared money can't win anytime. I'm all in, and I'm blind. Oh, give me just one good hand to make this right.